Good morning, everyone. So happy to see members of the media here and everyone here today, joined by Mr. Anthony Richardson, our candidate for Constituency 12. As Minister of Transport, I am so proud of the sure and steady progress we've made to make moving around Bermuda easier for everyone. Just think back to 1998 and the state of public transportation and transportation in general. Bermudas and buses and ferries were older, less efficient, and less comfortable for our passengers. Parents had to pay for their children to ride the bus, and licensing your vehicle was a painful ordeal for most consumers. The cost of flying to and from Bermuda was significantly higher with fewer options. And airlines were traveling to our shores, some of which are not even in existence now. So things have changed. And there was, of course, no national transportation plan. Since that time, we've made significant, steady progress in our transportation infrastructure with new buses, faster ferries, and a wide range of transportation options for everyone. Today, faster ferries carry our commuters and visitors to different parts of the island quickly and safely, all the while intersecting with our bus system. Residents now enjoy wider transportation options, and our taxi industry is undergoing a steady pace of modernization. There is a great spirit of cooperation now with the Taxi Commission as they work towards addressing important issues that the operators and the users and the dispatch companies feel are important to be addressed. There is even the prospect of a modern universal dispatch service on the horizon, owned and operated by the stakeholders in the industry. The transportation transformation has not just been on our shores. Bermuda has ventured into the arena of international aircraft registration, creating a thriving and growing register that has become an important revenue earner for the country. When it comes to the maritime industry, Bermuda's Red Ensign designation remains in the top tier of the shipping industry, with increased tonnage year by year, and our registry has some of the most prestigious lines on it, including lines like Princess Cruise Lines. Ellis Wade International Airport remains our window to the world, with a lot of low-cost carriers like AirTran and WestJet helping to reduce the cost of traveling. That's some of the new airlift that we have, contrary to years ago. More options for everyone. We created the new Heritage Wharf, which has brought in over $100 million in revenue, meeting our expectations and earning revenue well beyond how much was paid for it. TCD has been modernized, making the tedious and painful process that we remember of licensing our vehicles easier and far less time consuming. In fact, TCD has had a recent award for high customer service, so it has been transformed. The evidence is clear. Since 1998, the PLP has made sure and steady progress with transport. We have so much more to do in the next term, and these are some of the things we will be doing. Attracting cruise ships to Bermuda with special emphasis on locating appropriately sized ships for Hamilton and St. George. We will expand airlift to Europe, Caribbean, the Gulf Cooperation Council region, the Azores, and Latin America, creating opportunities to bring much more tourists to our shores in keeping with the goals of the National Tourism Plan. We will acquire additional ferry lift to expand the service that we are already providing. We will work with minibuses to provide shuttle services that enhance and complement our already good public transportation system. We will create more opportunities for entrepreneurs at the airport. We will work with the Taxi Commission to continue to reform the industry and create more opportunities for owners and operators. We will be installing cameras on our buses to make them safer and implement a fully digital dispatch system for the buses as well as a GPS system for our buses. Investigate the options for eco-friendly buses, because we are interested in ensuring that our carbon footprint is reduced with all the buses that we have, moving away from the diesel and to perhaps other options which are globally available is something that we really are interested in doing. Develop a joint strategy to market Bermuda as a key center in maritime and aviation services. And of course, a very big task of redeveloping our airport, which has an infrastructure that's over 60 years old and needs to be pushed into the 21st century to deal with our aviation needs. Transportation is vital to our economy, and what I and so many others want to know is whether the transportation projects like we have proposed will be on the chopping block for the OBA's Cuts and Paying Commission. In a release last night, the OBA spokesman for finance, Bob Richards, noted that their Cuts and Paying Commission was nothing more than an efficiency group that the PLP had already implemented. If there is really no difference, frankly, why is Mr. Richards copying our idea? And why isn't he praising the PLP for making such great ideas? Why do they have to duplicate what we're doing? But perhaps that is just the sign of flattery, and he's complimenting us from the background. The fact of the matter is, in order for the OBA to fulfill some of the so-called promises they've made to the Bermudian people, they are going to have to engage in some serious, deep, radical cuts. So far, what we've heard, and has been reported widely in the media, the increased spending and cuts to taxes will be in the tune of about $500 million, and also expect to reduce debt as well. Well, how are they going to do all of this without engaging in some serious cuts? So in light of these facts, the question is, what will the OBA Cuts and Commission put on the chopping block? Will they cut salaries? Will they cut benefits that many of our people are relying on to get through these challenging economic times? Will they cut public education, daycare, future care, the EEZ? It's frankly time for Mr. Richards and the OBA to come clean and let us know what their plans are. Are they secret? If they're not secret, tell us what they're going to do so that the public can make the choice that they must make for December 17th. I have a question about transport for the OBA. Will our buses and ferries be effectively maintained under their plans and continue to provide the quality services that residents and visitors have become to rely on? Will the infrastructure of transport, which is essential to transport running well, continue to be upgraded? Will the staff be trained to do the work that they need to do under the OBA plan? Oh, well, I think I actually know part of the answer to that. They have no plan. There's nothing in their plans that talk to transportation. So perhaps there is no plan. It is also clear that they have no credible ideas for the future of transport, and their proposals would not allow anything resembling the forward-thinking ideas that are in our platform about the ferry service, about waterfront development, about technical training, about maritime and aviation, or entrepreneurship to see the light of day. Bermuda would see no progress in the transportation industry under the OBA. Just cuts and austerity, which will of course hamper development in transport and development of Bermuda. The PLP, as is outlined in our platform, has a clear vision for transportation in Bermuda going forward. And the platform makes crystal clear all of our initiatives, and we continue to stand strong with Bermudians and make sure that our investment and work in transportation serves to expand opportunity and improve the quality of life for all of our residents and citizens. Thank you very much.